Yow! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to get going here with our second match here, our second map here of the night. This is Koth Arctic, and this is the July Best Coast Battle East Coast Finals. We got two fantastic teams here. Pretty Pink Flowers of Friendship versus the Drift Kings. They had an extremely close first match, 15-14 in favor of the Drift Kings. I'm your host, eXtine, and I'm joined by my good buddy, Insomniuhh. How you doing, Insomniuhh?
Excited to see how the second map goes down.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a fantastic tournament so far, and that last battle, now that we're into this kind of like coast final scenario, the last map was awesome, and I'm very excited to see how this moves forward. These players about to start playing for serious cash. $10 on the line per player tonight, and you know, right there, that's a pretty fair wage for playing a best of 3 of TF2. You know, obviously there's not a whole lot of money in this game, but that's what you know, with the help of our fantastic sponsors that we've been able to wrangle for you guys. And if they progress, then the next match they'll be playing for 125, 150 per player. Let me pull up the stats also so that you guys can take a peek at the schedule overall. 125 per player. So overall, they're winning $40 per player, which is fantastic for a nice community such as ourselves. And we're very excited about that, very excited about the continuation of this. And this also, of course, brought about due to our wonderful sponsor, iGames. Check them out, iGamesApp.com. That's spelled out EYEGamesapp.com. And that's a really cool app for iPhones, iProducts, that allows you to track upcoming releases of games, look at reviews, ratings. There's some community features there. And it's just a small little cheap app, but check it out. You know, if you're a big, huge console gamer, PC gamer, you want to know about reviews, stuff that's coming up, it's a cool app that will help you track those features. So we should be getting started here fairly soon. Team's just waiting on our start time, so we got a little bit of pre-game here to discuss. The bans are out here. This is the Drift Kings map, and they have banned Pyro. Oh, excuse me. It is Gizmo telling me that is a free app. I thought that I had seen that there was a fee on the iGames app, but being told it is a free app. And I don't have an iPhone, so I haven't been able to dabble with this app very deeply. But I'm sure that they're going to be bringing out an Android version at some point. Android. So let's get back to our bans, though. DK here with the ban first. That is Pyro, and then Pink Flowers of Friendship banning the Soldier. I think that's a good ban. I think that'll be interesting to see here. Frogoid looking like he might switch over to Sniper, which is going to be devastating. They're going to have to watch out for that for sure. And you know, possibly going into the next half, then PFF probably won't ban Sniper, and if they have a good half here, that'll force the DK to be to have to ban that, to be an extremely limited situation where that's really their only choice of a ban. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely a real sniper heavy map. Having heavy out as a class, so that sniper's really going to help shut that down, because it had a very strong presence last round. And then that early Pyro, same thing goes for that. Some amazing Pyro plays the last half of the last map.
Yeah, they got to watch out for Insanity. He was bringing a lot of heat on Pyro, and when he gets that back next half, that might be pretty devastating again. And that would be a good one to have. Then to also have Sniper be, you know, kind of a forced ban, and then also be in a position where whatever they ban first, you know, really kind of has a huge impact on the game, the shape of the game. And you know, they know they're going to have Pyro. They know that Sniper's probably going to be banned. They give a lot of options there, whether it's ban Scout, ban Demo, whatever's going to give them a lot of troubles in this first half. And it looks like we will be getting going here, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second map of the East Coast Finals for the July Best Coast Battle. These Best Coast Battles running from July through to October. Our prize pot only getting bigger, going to be $325 next month, $250 split up between the players this month. Teams regionally based, and these are East Coast teams duking it out. Frogoid on the Sniper. I want to keep a close eye on him as he rolls out here. Maybe a little bit slower as Snowball starts things off with a first kill for him. Taking out Jeff. Oh my god, he gets GF in right over the top. So there we go. Frogoid on Sniper already having an impact. Insanity taking down Sneak, as Sneak trying to get over there and get some pressure on the point. We got tagged up as Donkey Kong, the demo man. Donkey Kong dollars. Okay. Well, Pink Flowers of Friendship getting that first round.
It's definitely going to want to take that. Yeah, they want to take that inertia, keep going forward, because they need to take this map.
Yeah, to stay alive and head to Off Blast, our third map. They're going to need it right here, and at least, you know, they're one map in, or one round in, and we're in the lead 1-0. Hard to argue with that. We got Monsta out on Spy. I think he exposed himself, but certainly Red will be acknowledgeable of the possible dead ringer. Red losing a lot of players. Does get the snipe on the heavy weapons guy, but it's just Frogoid up top. Gonna have to pull out some crazy snipes in order to help his medic out. Can't do enough against 3 players there. Quite tricky.
Yeah, that was the first class change we've seen, I think, all night. We got Monsta on Spy right there. Didn't really get to do anything with it, but let's see what he can.
Someone's saying, why not Warm Tick? And, well, I don't think we really had that big of a problem with this. I got weather effects disabled. You know, that's an easy solution right there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Snowball throwing the milk down gets a lot of players there. It's not the same level of impact as Girardi, but it certainly could help the heavy weapons guy win a one-on-one fight or any other sort of scenario. Snowball coming in, trying to land some meat shots on the heavy weapons guy. Does get some pretty good damage on him. Capture was there. Just revived one player. Snowball coming around. Good flank play. Helps take out the demo man. Then Red getting a capture of their own. Here's Jeff, the sole player respawned from earlier. Trying to come back in action here. Just killing time really right now.
Just waiting to see if he can get a pick, it looks like.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that is the only way that you're going to be able to start it off with a pick. So at this point in time, too, I mean, 1-1 straight up. They knew that they were going to lose that one, but there's so many rounds left that not necessarily like an issue of losing time and missing opportunity to do what they got to do.
Yeah, Drift Kings, as a team that normally knows when to play the point, they got that initial capture, but they just stayed on it way too long, which is one of the issues with this map, that capture point being across the entirety of it.
Monsta sniping across, takes out Crit Happen, saw the entire team walking that way, was not too worried about it. We also get Jeff coming up from behind on Frogoid. Snowball getting on the point, gonna need some assistance, because the heavy weapons guy couldn't really get out where he needed to. Snowball, last one standing, gonna run right past the sniper, turns around to deal with him, but if he gets the kill here, he's gonna, yeah, he doesn't even do that. So 5-0 in terms of the player count at the end of that round.
Another close one. And this is really impressive. This is what I expected of these two teams. They steamrolled their competition last week, and it's really showing that these teams are bringing a higher competitive edge.
And we got the Quickie Bomb launcher out from Donkey Kong dollars. He's on the roof here, eats a sticky. Scout fight on the bottom here. Jeff gets the worst of it. Snowball with the pack, walks away unscathed. He's going to go in for some pressure right now. Might get the respawn here. Yep, they do finish up the capture, get him out. Frogoid also bringing some snipes across. Trying to at least, just going to be Monsta left. And tags the medic once, but he's in a desperate scenario here. Stands on the point, taken down. So 3-2 for Pink Flowers of Friendship, as we mentioned. We really need this map, but this is just the start of our first half here. Good happens coming across. Decent sticky at the foothold of where everybody is there. We also got snipes coming across from Frogoid. Gets Sneak, the heavy weapons guy, down. Bringing some more pressure. A little bit paranoid of the possibilities of a spy. Our first engineer of the night is out, by the way, as Monsta up here on the engineer. He's building a gun.
No one sees it quite yet. Medic turns around just to see it just in time, get away.
Wow, he gets the kill on Crit Happens with it. And actually the medic, yeah, was saved by the soldier coming in and taking the aggro of the sentry gun. But they have the capture, so they're going to feel really comfortable here. Snowball picks off one kill. He's going to need to work with Insanity. Picks up the health pack down low. Insanity in a pretty good flanking position here, but doesn't play with Snowball, who goes down to that sentry gun. And Pink Flowers of Friendship going to lose this round most likely. Yes, indeed. A tough opposition there against 4 players and a sentry.
Really shows how powerful that sentry is, and this is why I'm surprised the past week or so we have not been seeing a lot of it. Monster taking advantage of, I think his class, his favorite class, being banned, switching around a lot, and finding what he likes in NG.
Yeah, I think this is a very powerful map for NG because of the battling that you can do around the point. The versatility of a wrangled mini sentry on one of the containers or looking across the point. The powerful nature of just setting up a dispenser behind these containers. There's really a ton of possibilities for Engineer here. And right now, Monster coming in with the shotgun. Oh my god, gets meat shotted, barely survives, down to 9 health. Then he picks up the pack. Gonna come for the flank play here from behind. Destroys his sentry gun. Sets another one down. Sentry's gonna get dealt with, but there goes Pres Material. It's heavy versus heavy on the point.
Quick fixes pop, saves him enough to actually get this point, get some players back up, which is gonna make it really tough for PFF here.
Yeah, Froggo is going to need a snipe here. Does get sneak. Needs to move in immediately. He is closing the distance. He's got to kill the medic here quickly and stand on the point. Hits the shot there, but no. The scout coming in, Jeff, supporting him there. And Drift Kings 4-3 on the half right now as we're got a little over 3 minutes left on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Rollouts here. Crit happens early. Positioning up top. Stickies don't really do much. Waited a little too long to detonate them. Might get some good damage with the rollers. Indeed, does have GFN down to half health. Froggo looking across for a snipe.
Monster switching over to mini sentries. Might like this a little bit better since he's going for those flank plays.
Yeah, I think he was on it last round because it also gives you, of course, the bonus health, which can help out quite a bit here. Mini sentry going down, sneaking behind, now whips out the shotgun, gets the kill there. His sentry gun taken out, and Red going to take the round 4-4. Extremely close, Matt, here, as 2 minutes left in the first half.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got a player dropped out for a second here, and I think we got a pause here as well, so I think we might be able to get him in here before this round actually starts, which, of course, would be the ideal scenario here. We will have to see. Let's get some shout-outs in chat, what you guys are thinking about this half, and what you guys might think about possible bans coming in for the second half, as certainly we're got the opportunity to do some adjustments here. I definitely can see sniper banned. I definitely could see heavy banned. I think that was kind of our thoughts, right? On the
Yeah, that's. I was just looking at the stats here. The classes that are getting their big frags out. Sniper definitely not being a critical class, but just having the pressure of him out there, or you don't know where he is because there's so many places on this map that they can become available that your medics have to play back a little bit. You want some players have to go under, trying to go for that pressure play just to get that sniper backed off and let something happen. So it's definitely viable.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting real quick while we're in a pause here. Yeah, Beelan throwing some thoughts out about maybe the first ban that might come out of Pink Flowers of Friendship. And, yeah, heaviest possibility. I guess it depends on if Insanity wants to switch up. Well, Insanity will switch up to Pyro. So it looks like we are live here. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like Monstar was able to get in here. Okay, cool. And also Gizmo just confirming that that was a legal pause as they paused during the setup. But I don't think that means that Monstar was able to reconnect here. Okay, he is. So if they get a capture, he will respawn. That is kind of an important aspect of this. Maybe they'll get a capture earlier than normal just to respawn their player that dropped. They also lost sneak, so even the more reason to do it. Jeff coming in, oh my god, with the soda
they got him up.
Yeah, he's not showing on the HUD yet, but he is in the play here.
And running a sniper.
Frogoid, we're going to need the crit sniper coming in here. He's got it. Where's the SMG? That's what I want to know. He's getting on the point, but he's obsessed with the sniper behind him. Oh, they get the capture!
That was unexpected.
Yeah, just barely enough room. And Pres Material, oh my god, putting big damage on Jeff. Jeff has to run away, and that should actually give Pres Material a chance to get connected with his team. Hopefully, Press Material still isolated down low. Somebody needs to help him out. He might just get the kill by himself, though.
Love seeing that from a medic.
And then his demo man goes down. He's disconnected. Might go for the flank play from behind. Oh, there's the sniper. He sees him, hits him once. The medic's here as well.
Press Material gets a saw. I wish he was running Uber saw right now.
He's being a huge distraction. Snowball now turning around to try to help. Oh, it was a double capture scenario there. And 5-4 the score right now, but we do get this one last round for the Pink Flowers of Friendship to possibly tie this half back up. Certainly would be a good ending for them if they were able to do so. Don't want to give Drift King a 2-round lead going into the final half here.
They get on the point early, which is what they need. Get some damage out those stickies, but let's see what they do with it.
Monsta on the sniper now and taking some damage early. Looking across over at Frogoid to get healed back up by his medic. Trying to find some other targets. Meantime, Frogoid also getting attacked, but they kill Jeff, who then gets respawned. Pretty good work coming out from Red, though, as Blue has tried to rotate under. Frogoid going to need a hand dealing with this heavy weapons guy that's on the point, though. He needs to get some damage and some shots here. The quick fix popped. Round is still wide open. Oh, there goes Snowball. That's unfortunate, but crit happens coming in. Oh my god, blast the medic sky high. The medic dies off the crater, and Frogoid looking across. They only have a couple seconds here before the double capture comes into play. Frogoid realizes it. The Demo Man coming in as well. They get the kill on the Demo Man. Frogoid, can he do it? No, the Demo Man's coming in at him. He doesn't see him. Couldn't kill Sneak quite quick enough.
Oh, wow.
Nice attempt there. 6-4 going to be the score. Oh my.
Not looking too good for PFF right now. Drift King's got that first map. Now they've got the lead in this one. PFF definitely gave them some contestant, though.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I'm not quite sure how they're going to be able to deal with that here.
It's going to come down to the bans.
Yeah, definitely going to come down to the bans. I think that the Pyro being brought in will help Insanity and the Pink Flowers of Friendship. That's exactly how it went last time around in the previous map. Certainly some aspects of Pyro being extra powerful on Watershed, but remains to be seen how much of an impact that will have here. If it was just kind of that map, or if really it was just Pyro overall that was making the big difference. So I have stats pulled up here, and let me see if I can get my stream overlay working in time for us to get this rolling here on display. All right, I got the logs pulled up here, and looking at kills, you can see that Insanity did a good job, but also at the same time, Donkey King Dollars 11-5, a little bit better ratio off of that. Damage per minute as well, going to Donkey King Dollars with Insanity coming up next. Crit happens, not quite as much damage there. Snowball doing okay. And Pres Material dying less times, although that half still mostly going in favor of the other way around.
It just looks like Donkey Kong's putting out the damage, needs to have his team to kind of help him out there, but I mean, they're still winning, so whatever's working for him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jeff with a kind of low damage per minute, but still getting good frags. And it looks like indeed we do have the Pink Flowers of Friendship banning out the heavy weapons guy. And I could see the possibility of the sniper ban here, like we were talking about, but I actually could see them maybe leave it in as well. Frogoid already on Engineer, but
kind of a surprise. I was expecting him to run Soldier, get a lot of presence back on Watershed.
Yeah, definitely some exciting aspects here. Decently matched teams here, playing a really close game, and they've been sticking to the same mediguns all day as well. Pres Material on Kritzkrieg and Quick Fix for the Drift Kings.
Big surprise to me.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't think we've really seen a single Kritzkrieg of impact, to be honest.
No, we saw that the sniper attempt. We did see a little bit of an early kind of sticky play, but really the damage could have been done with just a regular old sticky. Didn't need the crits at that moment back on Watershed, but you know, they got the overheals out, which is surprising me because the quick fix overheals, I mean, 50% reduction. I expected to see a lot more of effect come from that.
Yeah.
And they're sticking up, though. I mean, they know what they're doing. They like what they have.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that with the Kritzkrieg, I mean, overall, you know, Arena Respawn, TF2 overall, if you're going to win games, you need a winning strategy. And I think that the Kritzkrieg does have some strengths. And those strengths are the overheals, as well as the crits. And if you know that they're quick fix, then you know that they'll be able to kind of just charge onto the point and use the quick fix and get a capture. So I think it's important to stay back, use those Kritzkriegs, get those buffs, try to get some early frags, try to get the medic in a position where it doesn't matter, or still nonetheless, like you'll just use those overheals and capture the point. Or put enough pressure on them, it just doesn't matter. If you stay back, though, you get good heals, good overheals, and end up charging your gun enough to get a Kritzkrieg ready to go, then you know, you can obviously have some devastating effects with that. But if overall your whole round concept doesn't go long enough to get you a Kritzkrieg charged up, and you're also not staying close enough and tightly packed enough and well healed enough to really use that overcharge, then you should just switch to quick fix. So, and we're also getting word from Gizmo that we should be going live here very shortly. So once again, and he also did inform me, which I have not shared with you guys yet, the second ban is Sniper. So as predicted, I thought maybe DK would be banning the Sniper in the second half. And indeed, they do prevent Frogoid from running that class.
Looks like we do see Frogoid back on Soldier, though, as I expected. Monster has some great pre-round frags here, but what happens in pre-round kind of stays in pre-round, so I'm looking forward to seeing what those soldiers will do on this map.
Yeah. And we do have, overall, this is, again, the second, this is our second map. The map score, 1 map for the Drift Kings. Nothing for Pink Flowers of Friendship, as this is our second map, and is a best of 3. So hopefully for Pink Flowers of Friendship, they will be able to take the win here, but they're going to be fighting from behind here. See if Insanity on the Pyro can make a difference for him.
Looks like PFF gets there first, gets some early sticks out. They connect with them. Yep, gets a little bit of soldier damage out there.
Yeah, crit happens. Pretty good work. The soldier now allowed. Frogoid should be feeling pretty good against Monster. He's got a heal advantage already. Actually, Blue has switched over to the quick fix. First switch up all night. Crit happens. Gets pretty far forward. And ends up getting Jeff right in his face. Jeff also gets another kill down low against Insanity. Snowball getting healed up as Blue charging in towards the point. They might want to get a capture here. Scout on top of the Blue Scout. And the quick fix charge here, though, is just so devastating. And really ridiculous that it allows you to capture while under the effects of it. That's an issue for Valve to deal with right now. Snowball versus Jeff. He's got to back up a little bit. Oh, my God. Rounds the corner and takes him out. Great first round.
Definitely. A lot of damage traded there, and it could have come down to either team right there at that last meet-up.
Excuse me, guys, for leaving the stats up. Oh, terrible. There we go. My bad. Thank you, Gizmo. Good first round, though. All right, we have the Vaccinator out now. All sorts of changes coming. And this could be good. You know, you don't have to worry about bullets quite as much. You do have scouts out on the table, but you can just switch your Vaccinator between flames if needed when up against the Pyro and explosive class, and up against the Soldier and the Demo Man is very effective. Oh, well, the drop's sounding, but I think that was just partially in tune with the Vaccinator.
That it was. It did keep him alive for a couple shots right there, which is really surprising enough to get the respawns up, but they couldn't back out in time. Now it's just Insanity up here on Pyro.
Yeah, Insanity getting the reflect on that milk as well. I appreciated that. I thought that was good.
5, 4, 3,
So 5-7 the round score here as Tokyo Drift able to keep their 2-round lead so far. Pyro versus Pyro here. Both teams running similar lineups. Monster just destroys Frogoid. Some Monster air shots. Pyro versus Pyro down low. But so Red has the support of their scout with them. Snowball going to get on the point, put some time on there. Oh, it doesn't get the capture yet. Oh my god, does push the Pyro back far enough to get the capture. It's just a one-player respawn. He's going to turn around, deal with Jeff here. With the teammates, they take him out. Red pushing forward. They got the quick fix Uber out. The capture being blocked, though. Frogoid hammering down some blows from up top. The capture goes down anyways. This quick fix, very disruptive. Monster goes down to Snowball. Jeff charging back out here. Coming from behind. They don't quite see him. He's put some good damage out. Sneaks out here as well.
These back and forth captures for this round.
Yeah, Frogoid too far away to be able to have a quick impact here. But they're going to try. It's going to be a battle on the point right away. They do get some time on there, but taken out. Good battle there.
Yeah, good hustle. They know what they need to do, and they're going for it, which is something that I was a little critical of them back on Watershed. They know when to play the point. Now they're doing it, and they're going for it.
Mm-hmm. 8-5. Have 6 more minutes to try to extend this lead here. They take this map. It's their match, their game. They book a place in the finals. The new team entering this tournament. A group of friends from New York and other places on the East Coast. Decency. He's got a scout in his face. Snowball taken out. Jeff and Sneak getting that work done.
Sneak coming with the flank play.
Sneak
distracts them enough.
Yeah, he's bringing a lot of pressure on the Demoman combo here. Air blast him. He's got the reserve shooter out. Had to load it, though, so couldn't get the combo there. Runs out of ammo. Has to back up. Crit happens. Could maybe charge forward here. He had the tail end of that quick fix. No, not able to get it done. And Prez Material taken out 9-5. The score now. It is getting better for the Drift Kings. That is for sure.
PFF still in this, though. 5 minutes left in this half. You could still see them go to the third map.
It's a possibility. Obviously, they're going to need to start taking some rounds here, though, before it gets too far out of hand. And looks like we have another pause here. Once again, Monster dropping, which is unfortunate. They were warned about the ban, or the pause process. Excuse me. So I'm not sure what exactly happened there. So far this half, it's definitely been some destruction for the Drift Kings so far.
Yeah, definitely. We saw PFF before rollout there. We got Insanity back on, switching off Pyro, which is a big surprise to me, and going on to NG. So maybe that semi-6th player will help them out here.
Yeah, that definitely might be able to help them out. He wasn't having the best of luck on Pyro. And as we said, I think that engineer is pretty strong on this map.
Definitely saw some action out of it in the first half. Once they kind of spotted it out, though, they knew when to shut it down. The demos here, very smart. I mean, they know to go straight for that sentry. And the NG's not running basic stock shotguns, so weren't able to help too much of the damage.
Mm-hmm. So once again, 9-5, our current score here. A bit of a pause here as Monster having some issues staying in the game. And just been having some crashes and whatnot come his way. And we'll see. That might, cost them this round in one way or another, and close this game up a little bit. Definitely Pink Flowers of Friendship have to really start having an impact in this matchup. The clock is ticking during this pause, but I believe we're around 5 minutes or so on the game clock. We'll have to see when the game resumes. And, it's still doable, but you just need to start getting more rounds than your opponent. That's what it's all about. And if you can start doing that now, if you can start that ball rolling, then certainly maybe they can push this into an overtime period. If not,
definitely.
Take it.
And it looks like Prez Material has switched back onto Quick Fix just because they know they need to have more time on the point, more pressure on the point. And Quick Fix is the way to do that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the Vaccinator. Definitely a lot of possibilities there, but haven't seen it expertly put into play in an Arena Respawn match yet. We are live, of course, right now. And, yeah, players discussing Monster's sad state of computing. This team is still up 9-5. Hopefully he can get back in the game and help them close this out. There's a scout, Jeff, coming around. Does get a quick frag there. Insanity and Frogoid trying to finish this capture off. Indecency getting some work done with this loose cannon. Oh my god, and a Quickie Bomb launcher kill. But going to get actually needled down by Prez material. So there you have it. Stock needle gun.
Yeah, Monster is back in it though. 4 minutes left.
So 3-round differential here. Plenty of time to make this work. We'll see what Insanity can do here with this Jag. So he is rocking the level 1 sentry guns. Crit happens rolling in. Pretty good sticky placement. Insanity just getting set. Still pretty wide open round here. Frogoid the first to go down. Red charging forward to get cap time at least. Crit happens, getting banged up pretty badly. Is getting healed. Captured down. Good job by Blue pushing forward though. Getting the mark for death damage. Now they're gonna have to watch out the other way around. This crit happens, takes a big 100 damage direct rocket. Maybe get a kill on the soldier here. Monster. Reflex coming out. Point in the control of red.
Drifty's spending way too much time being marked for death right now, taking way too much damage and losing some player.
Crit happens, could push in here, maybe get the capture. He's standing off the point. There we go. His soldier gets the capture. And this is starting to look pretty good for Pink Flowers of Friendship. Crit happens, has to watch out. Frogoid does get the kill, waiting for some respawn, some help to come. Thinking about just jumping at this demo man, but really doesn't have much to deal with it. There we go. The point locked. 7-9. That was a good round.
Definitely.
Kind of long, but it doesn't really matter in this circumstance.
Well, I'm surprised to see that Drift Kings isn't really like parked the bus. They've been hesitant to get on point, which is smart now, making sure that Blue has to get on there first, fall into some sticky damage. But personally, I would just really slow play this. And, that last round, if I were in decency, I would have just probably ran and hit at that point. Milk that 30 seconds for that second cap.
Yeah, I mean it's an indecent strategy, but you gotta play to win. That is the point here. That is the objective. You gotta do what it takes to make sure that you can seal that victory. Crit happens, throwing stickies up towards Monster. It does chase away Monster, who then just drops back down. Crit happens, getting good heals, decency charging in. Red team might be able to get a capture here. Indeed, they do. Didn't really respawn anybody though. Blue charging forward, they do want this. It's a capture that is important to them. So they get a respawn, 2 down, including GFN for Red Team. Pyro on the point, they can't let him get this. Engineer standing on it, Medic standing on it. They're all taking turns, bearing the burden of being marked for death. And there we go, 8-9.
1 minute 20 left. Nice close one right here. I mean, this is almost an exact replica of what happened on the last map.
Now, there's always some interesting scenarios as well, which is kind of how it all works out with the server time left ends. These rounds, they basically cannot lose this round. If they lose this round, then they'll be in a scenario where there's probably only going to be 1 more round left, and they'll be down by 2. So this round is actually, 100% super important. Now, tense standoff here as both teams playing around the point. Quick fix charging a lot quicker for Blue team. They probably won't use it right away though, especially since you just don't really necessarily want to put all your time on point. Red has used their quick fix, and Blue uses it as well a little bit later. Needs to make sure to spread the love to all the right people. They've blocked the capture, which almost you might wanted to have let them just so you get the mark for death. There's the capture the other way. Red has got the capture now in Blue.
10 seconds left.
In a tricky situation. It doesn't matter though. They're going to get the other round, but they're going to be down by 2. And, well, that is the game. Wouldn't be surprised to see a GG called, but not going to happen. They are going to play out this last round. And I think they kind of just misjudged the whole quick fix scenario there at the end, and maybe should have let them capture to to try to get them standing on the point defensively marked for death, and instead they like protected the point and then just died afterwards. They were just too weak after the capture.
See the Cap come out here just playing for honor points at this point, but you know, saw some amazing action, really close, which is what I wanted, what everybody wanted, because with the steamrolls going in the early rounds last week, people weren't really sure what to expect. So this is what I wanted, this is what I expected, and I'm glad to see it happen. I'm looking forward to the match tonight too.
Yeah, Drift Kings taking the second map 10-9, and both of our maps being decided by a single round. So very tense, very exciting stuff there. Certainly shows that this was a close matchup between these two teams. But again, in the end, the Drift Kings taking it. And they will be the East Coast champions, representing for the East Coast in our finals. That'll be going on Thursday night. We are scheduled for a 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific start time. And excited about that. We're having a match coming up in exactly 2 hours right now between between the Portland Burnsiders and Lake Californians that will decide the opponent for the Drift Kings. They've booked their place, but now need to find out who will be representing the West Coast at the end of this July West Coast battle. Also want to give another final shout out to our sponsor, iGamesApp.com. Make sure to check that out. Do some research on that. It helps you research new upcoming games, and we appreciate the support from them, which has allowed us to do this wonderful tournament, to offer the prize pool that we're offering. And for August, that prize pool is bumping up to $325. We like to distribute that pretty evenly amongst the teams that are showing up, that are playing, that are involved. And we're very excited to continue to showcase some of these very talented teams, to see teams like Pink Flowers of Friendship grow as an Arena Respawn team, to bring more to the table, to challenge these other teams, to create a new meta, all these wonderful things that we're doing here. And just excited to see the, you know, again, the continued evolution of this format, of these tournaments, and all these teams and the competition that we're bringing. Any final words from you, Insomniuhh?
Just want to say good match all around by all the players. A lot of things tried. Just people switching it up. Not as much as in the past weeks, but just sticking with what they know. And I'm hoping to see it happen again tonight.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we'll be back in just a little under 2 hours with our West Coast Finals. So please check back with us later. We're going to take a little extended break until then. But we look forward to seeing you guys then. Thanks so much for watching on behalf of the eXtv crew, the Pro Battle League crew, the Arena Respawn community. We appreciate your viewership so much. And, well, we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Take care.